we're gonna start here from scratch. Alright, so technically right now, this is just my new character Splatty 1.3.1 right now. I got some art stuff I gotta fix, but I fixed the wall movement because it kind of got broken from the beta where he was just floating up. So if you play my level and he floats up, I fixed that already. So now he slides down. But what I want to do is, since I want this to have some speed running capabilities, I want a nice wall run like that, where you hit the wall and you can run on it, you know, unless you want to turn towards the wall. So I really want to focus on having that similar movement. So let's get started. I don't even know if I can do it, but we're going to get started real quick. So let's go ahead and go to edit mode, rewind, center this imp. That's definitely one of the problems I still have. It's like my imp, he doesn't drift, but I feel like he slightly moves. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Wall running, wall running, wall running. That's going to be in my movement section. Okay. I haven't organized the inside of these yet. It's movement, ground movement, air movement, water movement. What is this? Wall movement. So let's close this out, close this out. Yeah, I'll organize this later. Wall movements. Pop this open. So we have wall jump. Wall jump is fine, but we need to have him wall run. So I think what I'm going to start doing is going to look at these laser scopes. For some reason I keep calling them vector rays or whatever you want to call them. I think it's very common, but I'll need to make a new uh, microchip for this. And I'm gonna try to do every Friday. I'll do like live questions and help you guys. I won't be able to create everything because some of you guys are gonna be asked for some really intense things, but I'm gonna try to help you guys out by having some tips on where to get started. Because I remember somebody asked me about a fighting game. I was like, oh yeah, that'd be easy. But in order to do it, it's gonna be a little more than just, oh, it'd be easy. It's like the setup is the main thing you gotta worry about. So I got my microchip. Got my laser scope. Let's see where it comes from. Is it coming from the bottom of him? Okay, so it's coming from the bottom of him. But you can move this laser scope, I think. I think this is the node. There we go. Move that node up. Get this out the way because we want him to wall run. I'm going to start with off his right shoulder. I'm going to rotate this. Put on a snap because I suck at keeping things organized. Yeah, nothing's ever easy. Let's see, precise movement. Where's it at? They have right angles, don't they? Does it stay upright? Yeah, right angle. There we go. Gonna grab this and rotate it. Well, that's not a right angle, but I mean, it's gonna do for right now. There we go. And then I'm going to move it closer to his body where he's not in front of it. Let's see. What's this? The range of it. Probably a 2. Let's see. Local space, yes. Considers players. When on this gadget's use combination player info. No, we don't want to consider players. So let's see right now. If I bring this all the way over. And now I'm going to go. I don't know exactly. It's been a minute. Test mode. So right now, see, he's running into it. So I'm wondering if I should have it in front of Splatty. Maybe I should have it consider players. Click this off. Let's see, hit something. Consider players. Can't you have it where ignore stuff? Tags. Friend, foe, sending object. Detects labels. Friend, foe, sending object, machine. I don't know if I want to have any labels technically. Let's just go back and try it again. Let's see. Where do I want to put it? His chest is the perfect height. It doesn't look like his chest moves. And I'm just going to move it towards his chest. That's just my way of figuring out, hey, if I, instead of trying to figure everything else out, I can start by just moving. Boy, if you don't get out of here. I can start by just moving this up. Come on. Grab the node. Why can I grab this node? Is this because I'm in play mode? Test mode? There we go. Rewind. Move this up. And so right now, ooh, yeah, right now it's hitting. I'm gonna move you forward ever so slightly. Let's see. Detection. Detect labels. Not collidable. Detection, not collidable. Both. Let's see what happens. I'm looking at how far his feet go forward. And how, let's see, what about if I attack? It just needs to sense him by a wall. It doesn't really matter how high or low it is, because he's not going to run on it if he's lower. So I'm actually going to put it by his head. Yeah, I'm actually going to put it by his head. That makes sense. Stupid thing. Exit. So let's move this up by his face. Move up by his face. Move it forward. Right in front of his feet. It doesn't need to really be that far away from the wall. Yeah, I want it that far. A lot of stuff comes with trial and error. Okay, let's see. I saw a flash. I saw a flash. It was so on his animation. It's just a little too high. So if I make the thing a little bit higher, I won't have to worry about it. Okay. So I'm gonna make it higher. Let's go ahead and raise you up to here, level of his head. Let's call that. Test it again. There we go. On this side, it shouldn't trigger anything because I'm on the wrong side. But on this side, it triggers him close enough to the wall. Let's see, how close do I want people to be? They should be right next to the wall. I might go a little farther. Yeah, I might go a little farther. Let's see. I feel like angle wise. No, if you're gonna run on a wall, you're gonna be close to it. That works. That works. So that's the start of our logic. So the start of this, we're gonna call this wall run. gonna grab this. Make it stupid test mode. We're gonna open our wall run. So the start of the wall run is gonna start from when Splatty's close enough to. I'll just do it the other side later. So when he's close enough to the wall, and let's see, does he press X when he's close enough to the wall? Where's my node at? Splatty's close enough to the wall, and he's pressed X. Yeah, he has to press X. Go ahead and make this the X button. Color. So when he's close enough to the wall, and he jumps. Splatty's close enough to the wall, and jumps. We want a timer. This is where I get confused sometimes with counters and timers. When he's close to the wall and he jumps, he has, where's the countdown? I don't know why I grabbed that. I meant timer. We want this to count down. Count down. 1, 2, 3. No, 1. We'll go 2.5 seconds. So they'll have 2.5 seconds. Close to the wall. And you press the X button. Let's see. Don't go puppet interface. No, not that. All the way over here. Oh, this is gonna make the wires so freaking haywire again. I'll fix this one wire. Gonna go ahead and put my counter. Where are you, counter? Cross button. I'll fix you later. So then it counts up to 1. When it reaches 1, it resets. Gonna slide all you down. Boom. So when he reaches 1, that's not what I want. Don't take the shortcut. See, that's something I hate. Like, why is it not going to this node? It doesn't matter. But then it's like, I can't even delete this node. So when you press the X button and you're close to the wall, this activates. And we're gonna put just for right now, we're gonna put another counter. Stay open, wall jump. Okay. So let's test this out. So right now, I don't know what this is saying. So right now, he goes close enough to the wall. Press the jump button. That's way too long, actually. What happens is they double jump. I could just have the motion going up. I could have the motion going up. I can do that later. I definitely know that timer is way too long. Okay, so at least I know it works. So right now, this does not activate. So what I'm going to do is go here, click gadgets, and set a mover, advanced mover, and I want to move him local space, the Y axis. I'm assuming positive. We'll just leave it right there for positive. And then dampening on the X axis, which is left and right. On the Z axis is fine. We're going to move him slightly down. Oops. I'll move him slightly down on the Z axis. I think it's at 0.2. Movement strength 100%. Let's go ahead and try this right now. So yeah, that's backwards. Let me just jump real quick. So 0.8 is too slow. But I'm moving down. Okay, so it seemed to be working. So this is backwards, just like I thought. We'll go at 1.5. Exit off here. And then when it's activated, I need to just focus real quick. So now, ooh, I didn't think about that. When he jumps, something moves in the way. Because this is only supposed to happen. Right now I'm not even moving my character, he's moving on his own. How the frick do I get that thing to not register? Maybe I can give this a label. Maybe I can give this a label. We'll just go with scenery. We'll see. Because I haven't really used these labels that much. But they're going to save me a lot of headache. So let's see this. Laser scope. Hit something. Labels. Any. Not friend, not foe. Only scenery. Yeah, I think those labels are going to save me a lot of headaches. So now if I go next to this. And I jump. It does that. Good. So yeah, that works. Okay. Going to test mode is just ridiculous. It's way slower. Now this, he should only wall run when he's going uh, down. Never really going up. Let's see, gadgets, sensor inputs, movement sensor. Is that a velocity sensor or the same thing? I have to see. Don't remember. Get out of here. Let's see. Velocity overall, velocity x-axis, velocity y-axis. local space. I think it's the y-axis. See, they don't. Oh, well, I guess you have to have like a value thing. I'm trying to think, what value could I have it set to? Yeah, I'm trying to do good work. God's work, yeah. It's a little bit challenging. I'm trying to think of ways to make it easy. Let's see. Value slider. I need to learn these value sliders. I got another way to do it without having velocity because I really don't care too much about velocity. We'll go with another timer. So after he presses that and it checks it, it's gonna wait a little bit. The reason it's gonna wait a little bit is because I need a delay for when they start the wall run, because I don't want them to start it right away. So as soon as they press that jump button, it's gonna wait about a second, and then let's see, this counts up and it finishes. Okay, that's fine. So it counts up, it finishes, adds that, and it also resets itself. So now if I go to play mode, when I jump, it should wait a little bit. Oh jeez. It did, but it waited too late. So 1 second's too long. Now it's just walking on its own. Let's test it out half a second. So I jump. Okay, so that's still a little too long, but it's getting better. It's starting to feel good. Because I don't think you're going to just slightly tap it. There we go. That's what I want to see. It's that initial startup. Now what happens is this counter will reset when the puppet either interacts with the ground, on the ground, let's see, on the ground wire. Let's add another node. When the puppet hits the ground, we can call this brother man. Who you talking to? I'm talking to myself. This is how you gotta think this stuff out. Ground impact. If you don't think this stuff out by talking to yourself, it doesn't make sense. Ground impact. So when the player hits the ground impact, or the player presses the jump button again, so ground impact, or the player presses the jump button again, then it will go through and reset our counter, which starts the animation. What have you worked on? I'm working on right now. Ooh, let me quick say it because that kind of scared me. I'm working on the wall run, and right now you're seeing the start of the logic for it because I needed to have it only activate. Right now I'm only working on the right side, one side. I needed to activate when he's close to the wall. You see how he's just kind of floating there, and when I hit the ground, I need to turn off instead of when he's on the wall. You see that? But now you just saw he was floating when he wasn't on it. So technically if you jump, you should still wall run. So what I gotta do is have it turn off, and also we'll have it turns off when the player decides to break off from the wall again too, which is good. But then I also need to turn off when the player decides to turn towards the wall, like that, because those are two different speeds you're seeing. See, it's two different speeds. What happens if the wall jump activates? Well, right now there's no animation, but what happens is when the wall jump activates, I make him do a general movement speed to push him forward, and also bring him down at the same pace he goes down on this. So as he's going forward, I'm gonna have the animation kick in where it look like he's running on a wall, but you still have some control. But I'm also gonna have it where it's gonna push him towards the wall, so you don't feel like you're coming off the wall at the same time. So he should technically be able to run around walls, which would be weird, but I'm gonna fix a little bit of that in a second. So right now, when this senses that, so it also deactivates when this laser scope, this vector or whatever you call it, is not activated. So when this is not activated and it's not hitting anything, it deactivates the wall run. So now as I do the wall run, let me do it from the bigger side so you can see. When I do it from this side, as soon as I get past the wall, he should fall down. See? I haven't got the other side yet, which is perfectly fine, but now at least he falls down. And the only thing I gotta make sure is that any object I make, I give the tag of any. What the heck was that? Something's broken. Well, there's a bug. Let me see if that can happen again. What caused that? Oh, I know what caused it. So, what caused that one was when I got past the wall, the little laser scope sensed the corner of that, and since I didn't press the X button, he kept floating. I wasn't hitting the ground, he kept floating, and also since this was already just activated, or one of these two were activated, it didn't like pulsate. So technically, I need to have like a little pulsating system in here for to constantly check if the player is on the wall or not, and I'm going to use the ray to check for that. Yeah, so we'll have this check every 1/10 of a second. It's going to count up, and then as it counts up, it will pulse and reset, and then send a signal to there. So I click play mode. It's constantly, I think that's correct. Yeah, it's constantly pulsing to send a signal to it. So now if I ever have that issue, I should fall. Yeah, see, I fell. Yep, as soon as I get away from the wall, I fall. Only thing I gotta fix now is the jumping. Yep, that works good. Okay, so now if I'm this far away from the wall, you shouldn't really look like you're wall running. So I gotta push him towards the wall with another mover. Running out of space here. So let's slide this over. Slide over. So since this is only one side, yeah, I am. People will see this after the fact. So now, since I got this over, let's go 0. Don't worry about this one. I don't want to worry about the z-axis or the y-axis, only the x-axis. And since this is to the right, I'm gonna go negative 0.3 and bring you down and keep the strength up. Bring you back up. Oops, almost forgot to connect that. So technically now, even if I'm away from the wall, he should get pushed towards the wall if I wall jump. Yeah, that's good. I don't need him to snap to it. I might need him to snap to it. Let's see if you move away from it. Yeah, I'm gonna need him to snap to it. I need that to be strong. Let's see. Let's go with that. Negative. Yeah. Snap literally to the wall. Let's see. One more time. Okay, he's kind of snapping. And that broke some again. Close to the ground. That's good. I don't think I want them to be able to dash while they're on a wall run. Because if they're sprinting already, I think I'm gonna have it where you have to hold the L1 button, the sprint button to wall run. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of things. There we go. Let's try this out. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah. How fast does he move? I think he moves at 1.5. Let's see. He's slightly slower, so I need him to move just a little bit faster while wall running. We'll go with the 2. Because there's a little drag from him hitting that wall. Then I'm gonna have to make a run animation. Might be a little too fast. Let's see. Oh, he's broken. That's kind of why he's walking like that. Jump. There we go. That's not bad. It's just a little too fast. You don't have enough time to react if it's a wall like that. Probably 1.7.5. Yeah, 1.75. See. So, go back to this front movement speed. We're going to turn that down a little bit. That works. That works. Everything looked like it's working good. There's a bug where when I hit the ground, something's going wrong. Need an animation. I don't want to have to make a running animation. Don't I have one already? No, I don't. Okay. Now it's time to animate. I'm doing it. Let's go to timeline first. Put you here. I'm just gonna close everything out right now because I can't concentrate. And then I'm gonna grab you. What the heck? Oh. Stupid. Guys are messing me up. The only reason I need him here for right now is so I can get the idea of what he looks like on the wall while running. I'm gonna imagine him being this close. Now, I'm gonna go back to my movement. Wall. We don't need a wall jump. We just need a wall run. And then here we go. So let's open this timeline. Bring this over here. Zoom in, get some keyframes. Keyframe. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one. So, in order to get him to wall run, rotate his body. Gonna rotate his leg. Rotates the leg. Whenever anybody ever wall runs, their top hand is higher. We're actually gonna take. The hand usually drags back though. We're gonna go in one more. Bring that back because he's not gonna have it facing forward. Now there's one more piece of him that I have on the inside. It's really freaking hard to get. I know I have it somewhere. Or did I actually get rid of it? Because he just has legs. He doesn't really has like hips. Let's see. When people wall run, they also lean forward. So I think that's something I'm missing is that initial lean. There we go. That's looking good from this angle. Yeah, that's looking good. We're gonna start with 1 foot back. No, we're gonna start with the first foot should be forward. This one should be back because he just jumped. And his foot should be back a little bit. This hand's gonna be a little bit out because he's real focused. His head's gonna be tucked down just a little bit. That's gonna be slightly turned away. Anybody wall runs always just slightly turned away. Now why does this leg look slightly broken? Forward, a little bit back so you don't look broken. There we go. That looks good for that one frame. And in reality, if I wanted to get this realistic, let me scope out. He might be in the wall like that. So I just need to see exactly what happens. I need to see exactly what happens. That's too much work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. You got to move every single joint in order to get the animation you want. But I mean, that's also the joy out of it too. Go to play mode. So now if I do it, he should at least get stuck in the animation. And I also have to turn off the standard animation. Yeah, I gotta turn off that one before I can even do anything. Where's that? Where's wall run at? So, let me close this out. And then, where's my thingy at? It's up here. It's like no blend animation. Yeah, see, no blend animations. I need this one also. So I made that simple for me to go back and fix. So anytime this counter is full, we're gonna go up, make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. You can do it, but this is gonna be called wall run. There we go. So when wall run is not activated, then you can do your run animation. But if it's activated, that should not turn on. And I should just standing still on one activation and one little pose. Okay. Come on. There we go. It looks a little different though. Let's see one more time. I don't remember his leg being that far out. It's almost like his jump animation is kicking in. That animation looks nothing like that. Yeah, it looks nothing like what's what happened right now. No blend animations. Movement. But why is it like that? Let's see. I wonder, does the jump animation kick in like when he's in the air? Let's go ground, air, air dash, slam. No, that's just basic. Controller sensor. Let's see. Oh shoot. Don't know what I just did. Hmm. That's very interesting. Why are you mixing? He's mixing something. What are you mixing, dude? Close you out. Puppet interface. Where the frick do they store the thing? Yeah, I think it's on him. Yeah, it's on him, on him. Behaviors. Procedural animation, procedural walk. So those are kicked on. Let's go to test mode. So when I slide, turns off. When I jump, it's on. A dash is on. When I do that, it's off. You know what I think might be? Let's see. I think I know what it is. I think the issue is, if that's working correctly like I thought, the issue is that somewhere in here broke it. I know. I think the issue is that the keyframe is long enough and it's finishing. So we're going to X out the stupid play mode. I hate that test mode. It makes me angry. Okay. We're going to extend this keyframe. Now that technically should have fixed it. I think that's what it was. See? And that's all it was. It was literally just the thing. So when I jump, it looks like, well, that's perfect. Looks like his whole hand and foot goes through the wall. So I need to have his body a lot farther away. His hand needs to be farther back and his foot needs to be farther forward. Yeah, buddy. We getting there. He running in the air. Boom. Oops. Let me see. Boom. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Another thing I could do is increase the player box, which isn't a bad idea. Probably like the best thing I can do. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add this frame. Let's go to the player himself. Collisions, no. Physics. Can I rotate his box? Vertical, collision height, collision width. I can make it any bigger. Make it a little bit bigger. So this is where you can see where he collides with things at. So we're gonna have him a lot bigger because he's wall running. Now I'm not gonna have him like wall running through a little itty bitty hole. We're gonna collision, vertical, collision shape height. Vertical position will lower it to where, yeah, if he hits that, and then, yeah, that looks good. Okay. And that should, I'm thinking it should stop some of him into the wall. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Great. Also good for landing. Boom. Boom. Good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, bruh. Give me some food too, man. I feel you. Now I just gotta make the animation. By the time you get back, I should have the animation done. If you ever, if you come back and visit the stream. People sleeping on me, bro. They sleeping on Splatty. Let's edit this one. So as he steps, I want him to take his foot, move it here. Move, ooh, not that direction. Move you back. I'm gonna move you forward. We're gonna bend you a little bit more. We're gonna shake your arm just a little bit. Okay. They can't find the channel. Well, I think it's on my Twitch. Yeah. But it's okay. Eventually when they find a channel, if they want to learn how to do it, it'll be there. So let's add some blend into this and let's see what happens. So he's up. He's bringing his foot forward. His other foot doesn't go nearly as forward as it should. Yeah, it should be on my Twitter. You should. I don't know if you can share it for me. That'd be very helpful. Come on, rotate it. Why is it going the wrong way? Press down, this left. Sometimes this is like opposite. There we go. Now let's see. Is running good. Now I'm gonna take this frame. Alright, I'll take a quick break and see. Oh, snap. Let's see. Let's go to my Twitter. Send via direct. Wait. Oh, it is on my Twitter. Boom. Free, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. There. Alright, I sent it to one person. It's on there. I already put it on my Twitter. Okay. You made me forget what part of the animation I was on. This foot's going forward, needs to go forward a little bit, and that left foot needs to kick back. Alright, howdy do. So we want to send this back more. And then bend it back a little bit. And this is where I hate the toe, the foot. Get this toe to go back a little bit more. There we go. Then take this knee. Bring it forward even more. Bring that toe forward because he wants to stamp it down. Not so much pigeon toe. Go down. Go to. There we go. That looks good. Blend. So yeah, run. He's gonna step. So run and the first frame of animation. What the heck? The first frame animation. His right foot's just placed. It's just finished being placed and sliding back. The left foot's going forward, and he's gonna step. And then this step has to be hard. So now we're going to extend the foot a little lower. Straighten the knee out a little bit. Straighten the foot out. Okay. That's getting really wonky. Sometimes I hate this thing. Fix the foot. There we go. Still a little weird. And then there we go. I'm probably gonna shrink the time in between. No. Just stop the recording. Probably gonna shrink the time, so run, 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 and yeah, see that's too long. That looks weird. What's this thing so dang tall? Like, can't I shrink this up? I guess not. Stepping, stepping. Yeah, it's not far ahead enough. It needs to be planted straight down. Stop. There we go. Plant it straight down. Foot's place. Don't know what's going on right here. Oh yeah, you guys don't know that, but yeah, he doesn't have a hip. So he's planted straight down. Then I think I'm gonna bend this knee really far back. And that foot. And let's straighten this out from the back because that's where you're gonna see most of the animation. There we go. And I can always go back and fix his arms later. But the feet is so important. Excuse me. So run and run and looks like he hurt his ankle. Ankles. Ankle. Run and ankle. Come on. Problem is these stupid bones. Because he's such a small character, they just act kind of wonky. It's okay. Let's see if that looks any better. And then I gotta move on to the next one. Step. I'm gonna do one more frame and I'm gonna call it. And it should blend. At the fast rate, his feet are gonna be moving. It should blend where, I mean, you won't be able to tell what the heck is going on. So bring his knee in. Not that way. Let's bring his leg back. I just hate how it always rotates. And then bring this ugly thingy. The thing about Splatty is, people don't understand, I made him really cute for a reason. It's just, it's a lot easier of a medium to work with. And plus, I like cute characters versus hyper realism, which you're not going to be able to get the nice realism everybody wants. But you'll be able to get something decent. Run, run, he steps, slides back. And then let's see what this first frame looks like again. Go ahead and clone this. Boy, if you don't click this frame, clone it. There. Now let's see. Run, step, and run. What the? Almost feel like there's another animation for no reason. Go ahead and move this out the way. And yeah, so this one can go. Now what happens if I speed these up? Run on the wall, you have to take baby steps. Literally like the only way to keep you on the wall. Really strong baby steps. Let's go ahead and bring this back. Okay, almost works. Go to some loop. So the one issue I'm running into is his left knee doesn't do the same the right knee does. It's that same pose. I need to hit that pose. It doesn't finish it. It's just this pose right here I need to hit with the other foot. And it's on this frame. Literally, it's just this frame. If I can get this frame to extend his leg out, make it look like the first foot and not different. Because the first foot was straight, but it wasn't too crazy straight. Just like that. And then if I can bring this one not out but in, you can get the animation to look right. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit of run. Doesn't blend the best. Now let's see. Oh yeah, because this frame is different than the first frame. So somehow I need to blend that. Almost have it. I'm missing something. I think I see it in this foot. Let's get these as close as possible. It's that pause. It's that weird pause. What's causing him to go back to the start? Almost there. I'm gonna go ahead and just test it anyways. Need a little break. Don't want to get too burnt out. Oh shoot, I forgot to do that thing. So, zoom in, let's see. Gives it power. Automatic resets. Let's go to test mode. Modes. Quick save. Because at least I got the animation. And I got the physics a little bit. Oh my gosh. That's not even test mode. Okay, let's go to test mode now. See, I feel like they have these backwards. Like, why is tools in the front and searching right here when you honestly just need to get to the mode? Okay. Doesn't help you on the other side of the thing. So it activates. And then what's that fall animation? Yeah, something's wrong with the fall animation. He's halfway doing the running, but he's not actually doing a full animation. He's not actually doing a full animation. Let me check it out. Let's see. Oh my gosh, what is going on with this animation? Why does this camera always flash? Get out of here. It's at least supposed to look that terrible, but why is it not looking that terrible? Water. Hmm. That's very interesting. I definitely think I'm gonna just work on at least fixing the animation a little bit. I might just scrap it. I think I know what I'm gonna do. What frame is this? Okay. What frame is this one? It's left foot's for it. I think I'm gonna delete all these middle ones and figure out how to get it to work after that. That works good. And that was just by accident. Holy crap. It's not the bends I want to see. But maybe there's something I can do to tweak that. Yeah, that looks kind of bojanky. That doesn't look too bad. I think that's gonna be my new method. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad at all. The problem is, when wall running, your feet are technically still kind of close together, and I completely missed that mark. Move imp. So to turn him sideways, I need to have this foot more this direction, and I want it more back. And I want this one. No, no, wrong direction. Wrong. Okay, forget that. I want this one more forward. Minuscule movements. Jeez, media molecule. This one more forward. And boom. There we go. Then as we go to the next one, we're going to bring this foot in more. Let's see how this looks. Run. There we go. That looks pretty good. Take you all the way to there. The right foot doesn't go as far back. On which one? Is it this middle one? No, the middle one, the left foot's all the way back, which is correct. It's the first animation. This right foot needs to go farther back. There we go. Hour and 13 minutes, and I'm just starting to get it. You know, sometimes that's how long it takes. A lot of you guys I've seen want to get things done fast. It doesn't happen like that. Looks good, but something's happening weird with this leg. Yeah. Whatever that is, I gotta remove that later. But yeah, definitely something's happened weird with his leg. Not on that one. On this one. What is going on with his leg? Why do you look like that? That's just where the joint is. Hmm. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and edit that stuff out. Come on, little. I'll edit it out later. I need to get this animation done. Cool. You work. You look nice. What's the difference between that one, this one? Barely anything noticeable. Like the other one. Just because it put a little bit of aggressiveness into the placing of his foot. Cool beans. Adjust ease and strength. The higher the value, the more exaggerated the effect will be. You'll see the effect blend in your timeline. So it's just the same thing. So thing. That is definitely weird. I'm gonna leave it as is for right now. So then he at least has the wall running animation. Bring it back just one bit because I need at least to have him wall running, and I don't know. Only issue I'm having is I don't know why he's doing the jump animation, the floating air animation as he's wall running. Like this animation should definitely be gone, and he's doing it. He doesn't do it here. I'm trying to think what could be causing that. What literally could be causing that? Yeah, so we're almost at the finish of this wall run animation. You just have to figure out what is causing him to do this jumping animation. It's not him on this wall. It's not the puppet himself. It's literally not the puppet himself. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do that for right now. See, procedural animation, blah blah blah. So why is he doing a jump animation? It that doesn't make any sense. Let's just test it out. Perfect, I broke it. Let's see. So if he's doing this, if he's doing the wall running animation, a little weird. What is causing him? I'm gonna just take him off the edge. That's the only way to get a quick view of what's causing it. He literally just did it from falling. Hmm. You know what I'm gonna need? Is there a force? Can I have it? No, I can't have a force. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. You got wall jump. I think it might be through here. I'm not getting off till I get this done. This is one of those big game things. So everything has to be activated. As soon as one's activated, okay, so I got it set up that way. So wall run animation. It's gone. So it's not in the no blend animation zone. It's not a menu. It's not an auto guides. Not an attack. What is this microchip? Rumblers. Signal manipulator. No. It's not in that one. General footsteps is just the sounds. Controller sensor. Just that. Powers. There shouldn't be a keyframe for that anyways. Movement. Ground. Slide. Sprint. Let's get you guys out of here. Because I need to see which one of y'all is activating. Air dash. That shouldn't be activated. The slam. Slam shouldn't be activated. The wall. Wall run. Wall jump. None of these should be activated. Thought I already had these ones open. Nope. Ground impact. Sprint animation is just that. Slide animation has its own keyframes. Let's keep. Can't you lock the camera? Wall run, wall jump. Hmm. I can't figure out where the frick that animation is. Is there in air? On ground? Upper body movement, land? No. Where's the puppet in air animation? Jumped, double jump, landing. I think I might have frickin' found my issue. I'm gonna bring you down here. Because if you're the cause of my problems, I'm gonna frickin' hate you. let's see. Now, if I'm correct, there you are. My freaking jumping animation screwing up my wall run. Holy crap. You know what? For right now, I'm just gonna disable you until I can figure out where to fix you at. Where's the stupid little switch? Gadgets. All this time I'm looking for one animation and it's in a microchip I didn't name. That's why naming is so important. Turn you off. Connect you to here. Delete you. Now my jumping might look weird, but at least I can test out my wall run. Okay, yeah, my jumping definitely looks weird, but I don't care. Oh my gosh, it looks so better. Way better. Good. Not all that junk. The feet are still wonky, but at least it gets the point across right now. Good. Holy crap. So how do I fix that? Yeah, that's what it should look like. I mean, it's still pretty cheesy. Like I said, I got a bug somewhere. But jump, jump, wall run. And then I'll eventually have you be able to jump off of a wall. Is there a benefit from wall running than just trying to jump it? Let's see. One. I jump 5 squares. Now let's see if I double jump and wall run. Maybe I gotta decrease the amount of time it takes to fall. Because you do kind of come down fast. Not on the ground. I'll figure this out later. I literally just can't deal with it right now. Go ahead and name this jumping. So I don't get confused. Movement. There we go. Don't need to wall jump. Don't need to slide. No sprint. Ground impact. Ground movement. Slam. Air dash. Swim. Close. Close. And that's good. And then we'll go to the wall run. What was it going to fix? The downward movement. Advanced mover. So he moves across. Wait, he's moving down at that speed? No, he's moving towards the wall. We're going to have him slightly move less down. There we go. So there's actual benefit. Before I do that, I need to make a little obstacle. I don't really care if this is perfect. I just need something to test this out. Should have turned on the guides. Oh well. There. Just something. Okay. Now, jump, jump. He runs on the wall, and he can clear a way bigger gap than jumping and dashing. That's way bigger. Perfect. That looks nice. Right now I only got one side done. See, he doesn't go this way right now, but at least you can do that, and then I have to make it for where he can jump off the wall. So technically I think I have it where he can just run around the corner. Or did I already fix that? Let me see. Yeah, he can't really run around the corner. That's awesome. Now what about if you want to jump on the wall? Is that broken? Yeah, that's broken, which I can fix later. Yeah, that's easy to fix. Okay, so this is all activated, or that resets it, and we need when not wall jump is activated, because if they're wall jumping, we don't want them to wall run. So let's see, can't Let's take this laser scope, add the tag of only scenery. So only scenery. So whenever that tag hits, the little laser scope hits, the fuck did I just click on? Wrong one, holy crap. This one. Tag. Okay, there we go. And that's pointed upwards. Good. So I want a node over here. Call this wall jump. And we're gonna go with, we're just gonna go with this for right now. We're just gonna send that over here and give me a NOT gate. So when wall jump is not activated, then this works. So I can still do that. As soon as he turns towards the wall, there we go. You still wall jump. And now you can wall run. If you turn real hard, you might be able to get it, but there is a delay, which is good. Because I don't technically want you to just run on the wall and then stop and slide. Now, what about the angle? Yeah, I have to make sure I get something with the angle. Just in case you're trying to jump at a wall and you're kind of at that wrong angle. You don't want that. Okay, so we got him somewhat wall running. Somewhat doing a wall jump. Let's see, what's next? When he jumps on the wall, the laser scope senses he's next to the wall, and he's not facing the wall. I wonder if I could just decrease the size. No, I can't decrease the size. How do you do the angle sensor? Let's go ahead and try it. I don't know how to do the angle sensor, but I need to figure it out. Where's the display at? Where's this display at? X-ray. Anybody know how this works? Let's go with zones. Well, that would be helpful if I knew what the heck how that worked. I'm gonna just go ahead and get the other side of this working and call it a day, because I successfully do have wall running. I don't want to actually, I'm not going to do the other side because it's not complete right now. I still have that issue where it doesn't have the angle. I guess I could technically have another sensor detect if they reach a certain angle. Then he doesn't wall run. Let me try that real quick actually. These laser scopes are very useful. So if I take this, and I'll rotate it to this angle, not down. There we go. Bring it back. There. So we'll do that for now. So if this laser scope detects the wall, move you down. If this laser scope detects a wall, it'll stop the animation. That should work. Let's see. That side's always fine. Okay, so look like it's doing its job. Cause now I can hit it at a pretty decent angle and not start wall running. Besides that bug I gotta fix later when I hit the ground. So yeah, this is like a 30°. If I go at it from a complete angle, I can wall run. Yeah, from a complete angle I can wall run. He almost goes down too slow. It's one of those things where I might just have to play test and get that angle right. Or if I have a button, maybe you hold L1 to wall run. And then if you hold L1 you can't do the... Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. Yep, there we go. I like that. I like that. Okay guys, yep, I'm gonna call it a day. Successfully made a cheesy wall run. It definitely works. It's not the prettiest, but it does work. I mean, I can successfully do a wall run, probably a pretty far distance right now. And then tomorrow I'm gonna perfect it. Play test, play test, play test. And get this wall running to work 100% correct without any flaws, you know. Just in case somebody picks up a play, like this should be the angle of entry for you to wall run. But right now I don't think it's that. Yeah, see, and that's a pretty far distance to wall run. Then I have to have the jumping part of the wall run. That's so cool. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Yep. It's your boy RD Control 22 at Lumbox Studios. Working on Splatty's adventure, bringing you guys the wall run. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow as I continue this. Probably continue straight from here. Thanks for watching. Take care, peoples.